Yeah, they handled it really well, and I think, you know, that kill on the flank where Zeus goes down trying to unexpectedly towards T-spawn, I think that's a really big deal as well. Creates a lot of safety for Big. If Zeus can further push that position, the defense becomes harder to hold with that flank presence. So that's even though that was, you know, very early on in the retake, it is very impactful too. It's all the small things, and we'll be back into it. So double up here for NaVi and an M4 FAMAS UMP. They've got a good amount of nades here as well, so they have a strong ability to contest position to start things off, because they really want to fight if they possibly can. But Big, they're playing a slow start. They've been very active now, rotating two players immediately to CT spawn. So NaVi really trying to see if they can get ahead of the game here.
Flamey has one flashbang. He's in that long position. Zeus is in the ramp. So if they start to push long Big, then there is some support. Flamey on his way over there, but no, Tizian's been left, I think, boosted. And Big will make inroads elsewhere. Lots of detail here. Lots of great grenade use, as we mentioned. Got the pop flashes as well. If there's any people standing on the end of the balcony, the corner of the balcony to drop off, they would be blind from that flashbang, unless they were staring at the wall. Very meticulous. And that's a smoke grenade which allows the teams to come through without being seen from the B window. Now, if there is somebody boosted in the position you see Electronic in, you can wallbang that, by the way. Oh, he didn't see. He didn't see. He didn't see him. Is it a 4x3 thing?
Oh my god.
He didn't see him. That massive cap.
Oh my goodness. That is a devastating position. If Electronic can just peek up, they're looking for it though. Godby checks it. Great cognizance of the position, but Simple now put into play in that B position. Wrapping around the doors once again. He is dancing around Big at the moment. Looks to be a third on the cards here for Simple, but that is Smooya. And Zeus coming in from short now. Tizian trying to save the day, but there's not really all that much time left to do anything here. It's a game of damage, and maybe he can at least get some additional damage in there, but Simple's done more than enough. Beautiful stuff from him.
Three players surviving for the CT side. The T's can still buy. The pressure will continue for NaVi, but it's a good lead for the time being. Of course, it is still very early in this half.
Вот которые были на этом в 2К16 мажор, который.
He's a giant edge just on his own. Great play from him. Unlucky not to get the third shot on the
Когда 2К17 мажор был, там они не в будках сидели. Они прям посередине арены сидели.
They may not have as much utility as they might have liked. Bouncing, flashes off the wall, but it will be an exchange of frags on long. Edward will feel comfortable trying to hold on to things here with the Molotov in the doors.
Pretty impressive of Godby to get that kill there, just, you know, standing in the flames, being, you know, throwing additional grenades in his face, and just dies on his sword, but gets a frag out of it. That's going to go quite far here for Big, the 4v4. You usually can have a good guess as to how CTs will react to that initial 4v4 early on, but Big looks like they want to speed things up here. They don't want to play slow rounds. They want to go for the set piece.
That's the HE I was talking about. Just half of Hansen away and half of Smooya away. Meaty HEs.
Impact. High impact and additional nades to follow that. That will force Big to move forwards into Flamey's AWP. This is not a good look at all, James. For Big right now, they're getting annihilated. Just two players left. How can they make it across to plant the bomb?
There's one CT up the ramp as well, but hasn't found the angle just yet. Hello, goodbye. That's a nice burst from Edward.
Что здесь?
7-2 in favor of NaVi. Still again, surviving with three players, though there's no plan for Big, and they won't have the money to buy in this particular round.
We are seeing playoff form here from NaVi. They look very, very calm in their execution so far. Just great shots here from Flamey. Another day at the office for him. And Big are starting to struggle, James. You know, they had a lot of options there. You get a 4v4 very early on your T side on Dust 2. It's usually very difficult for the CTs to play that situation because the rotations are really big. Where do you cheat that extra player too? It's so hard, but still, NaVi handle it comfortably.
Simple and Zeus on long once again. Generally speaking, we've seen Zeus on the ramp. Oh, Flamey saying hello as well.
Чего у него с АВП постоянно езжи?
2 P250s and 2 Glocks for Big. It is a gauntlet run. Eco rounds kind of stuck on Dust 2. Not much you can really get out of them in most cases. Double peek.
Что?
The bomb is heading towards a short position, but Electronic is still holding down the site. There's a frag, but Simple and Zeus are in position, no plant for
2-8, да все ГГ понятно уже, то что они выиграют. У них трут как обсенка, просто 2-0 тут.
We have seen a lot of the Dust 2s be quite CT-sided, which I think some people wouldn't have expected, but NaVi right now, they must be feeling so comfortable. Big haven't really found a consistent way to attack this NaVi defense. NaVi have been playing pretty simple. They haven't really been taking any big risks. They're just making themselves, just they're trying to read their opponent's game. They're trying to just play it by the book. And so far, that's just working out. Just using those incredibly good players. Electronic anchoring that A-bomb site. Simple doing whatever he wants with the AWP. That's a good place for them to be in. They need something to turn it around right here. And they don't have full utility.
Эдвард, как обычно, с Эской, Зевс топаемка.
Причем
Зевс подпушил.
They haven't been abusing those fast long takes in a lot of rounds, it seems.
Чего у них со скинами? Я не пойму.
1 minute 20, a lot less utility for Big than maybe they want at this point, from what we've seen in the previous rounds. Still waiting out the CTs, getting curious towards long, being aggressive NaVi.
О, какая хорошая яшка, плюс 52 хп.
Zeus moving back now, leaving Flamey on long with AWP, but he spots the player through the door, and Zeus will be the rotator.
Oh,
just saw a leg. He has to fall back.
NaVi is so good at reading the movements of Big. They understand where Big are going to be in their defaults. The timing of some of those grenades from NaVi have been spot on as to the pace that Big are playing. But speaking of pace, Big are going to turn up that pace. It looks like going for that B-split smoke in middle. And that's going to start pressuring this NaVi defense. There's 30 seconds left, so surely they're going for it. Straight for the smoke. Taken out though by Smoothie. Perhaps a chance now in this round for Big as Flamey tries to get to grips, but can Simple slow this play down as he's being crunched from both sides. He's got support, and Edward does a fantastic job. They can't seem to get to Simple.
15 seconds remain, and Simple is still alive on the side, just hiding. They have no idea exact great flick from Simple. 3 on 1, and Simple's going nuclear on the B bomb site. 3 kills for him. Big had the low smoke and the high smoke in. Mid would stop Flamey from being able to help them once that push came through, but there was so much information there for the CTs. Seeing 3 people through double doors, and Simple is full FPL mode on the B bomb site. He had the footsteps. Oh my god. He had the footsteps which allowed him to scope in early, and then it was just a simpler correction after that, making it look easy.
Simple is a force of nature. How do you stop that? And it's so reminiscent to me, seeing some of Astralis's playoff form where you just it's just so hard to just gain any space into these bomb sites. Maybe you can get a bomb site, but you take so much damage. You can see Habs are very animated right now. They're starting to feel the pressure, James, because they absolutely went into this match, into this first map, into this but right now NaVi are shutting them down with just the basics.
Карту свою и проиграть.
Это
как в тот раз NaVi против кого играли? Против фейзов, что ли? Они пикнули оверпас NaVi, просрали, противников в команду выиграли, которые пикли. Тут нету даже потеть им не надо. 9-2. Все, домой поедет BIG.
It's really interesting to see how animated Tabson is. He's doing all the talking right now. Godby completely silent. The experienced man, you expect him to maybe be sharing the words with the team, but everyone's just listening intently right now to Tabson as he's seemingly calling the shots here in this timeout.
Well, it can be depending on what information each player is getting positionally as things continue. They're doing this every round. They're doing this at this timing, so let's do this. This is how we avoid it. So you always have players of information to share. Those are the current odds. From Betway.
9-1, 9-2
AWP's continued for NaVi. Flamey's been quite on point. And speaking of which, Simple's turn now in mid versus the Pistols. Warm up round, but has he seen the player below his scope?
Все, отойди. Электроник, хорош. Хорош.
And next is the last one remaining. It seems there may be no damage in this round for Big No. 2-10.
BIG уже понимает, что они домой едут. Она понимает, что они в полуфинал выходят. Полуфинал, а потом финал.
Big might be facing this reality where they don't even have enough rounds if they get to that second half, and what if they lose the pistol? It just it doesn't bear thinking about at this point. Need to get a couple more at the very least just to have a second half in them.
So it's easy.
Double orbs comes out, so Tabson
Как вот
and
Эдвард
Smia,
играет
they're
так?
looking to get that big damage with those sniper rifles.
Ой,
A more pick-based play, perhaps. Smia goes for a pick onto the B bomb site. Can he find something? Yes, he will. Big get an opening, a 5v4 early on. That is the dream of every T side on Dust 2.
Now, how will NaVi react to that? Simple and electronic going towards the CT position, and Zeus being alone on long for the time being.
Сидев все одно нет, стало очень мощно играть.
So we've got basically 3B at this point for the CT side, but they don't really have anything more than that frag from Smia.
Что в смог?
And that's the bomb as well. Although it's still retrievable, and he's going back to have another look. Not shy at all. Just running by. Okay, there's the bomb. Double flashes in mids to pick up the bomb.
Даже АВП скина NaVi. Играет за BIG, а фанат NaVi. Эдвард, давай, выходи, Эдвард! Эдвард, давай. Ой-ой-ой.
Edward has such a fast timing. He's got the silence them fall. They won't even see it coming. Next goes down, and that's the problem for Big. They know they've been spotted. They know they have to make a move now. Not by choice. They are forced. And they're going to have to go to that A bomb site, but they're all spread out. James are being picked apart.
NaVi coming into a no-respect game, peeking for fun and getting almost every single frag. Tizian now just going for KD, won't get that either. Half. And stop.
Слишком изи.
Rap sheet, because nothing seems to be going their way, and now NaVi is taking absolute liberties. They're at CT spawn, T spawn, B, A, everywhere.
And one of the things here is you know, you wonder, okay, Big, it's got to feel really bad for a team like them. They've had a 5v4 more than, I think, at least 3 times, at least 2 times, for sure, that I can remember in recent memory, and they haven't converted at all on it. And that's something you need to be able to do. Convert on those 5v4's advantages on Dust 2, and Big, they go aggressive in this round. They go for a fast pace towards A, and it's so far, again, they're taking a lot of damage as they make their way across, and NaVi know exactly how they're moving on the map.
Another early disadvantage. They've got next to no utility. They are a utility-based team. Tabson on the grill. Smia on a scout.
Oh,
okay then. Okay then, Mr. Godby. Lead by example. Get what you can out of this half. 4 rounds will be something, and they do definitely need both.
Yeah, maybe there's a chance now. I mean, you need to really lean on Tabson and Smia, especially in these situations. But as you say, Godby's trying to do what he can. They're trying to bust into that site. A 1v1, 2 in fact for Electronic, 3, and he nails it every single time. Now just Tizian left to do damage from the long position. And can he get some damage? Just at least to just get some kills on the board to make you feel better about the situation. Because right now it is a horrible one. There's no sugarcoating it. He's going to push forwards. They know exactly where he is. They've got the bomb on short. There's no illusions here for Tizian about winning this round, but at least maybe he can make it hurt for NaVi at the very least.
It's got to try. It's got 30 seconds. They can't afford to lose even 1 round, so he's got to go for it. He has time to do it, but the odds are not very great. The smoke has gone now, and he hasn't crossed. That's a problem. Now the double peek is possible. The flank continues, but Zeus will pick up an AWP. And it's 12-2 for NaVi.
And I think one of the things about this game, James, I think we're really seeing in positions where they can really succeed. We're seeing it be the case that it's very difficult for them to get into position, and that's because NaVi, they're moving a Big very well. They know their timings very well, and their individuals are being set up to succeed. And that's something that needs to change here for Big moving forwards in this last round. Can they get 3?
NaVi seems to be getting stronger and stronger. Like there's more oxygen in the air. They're growing, they're evolving. A take of long once again, Flamey moving around the smokes, and Big starts slow. 2 rifles, 3 pistols. This is the last round of the first half. And they're looking for only their 3rd round on the board. Again, we've got some grenades in the middle area, a CT smoke, a counter smoke from the CTs towards that B tunnel, and on short as well. And now what do Big do? They have 1 flash, 1 smoke, and 3 Molotovs. That's all they have left, and NaVi continue to push.
Oh, Electronic, he's changed up his position. We haven't seen this setup before. Another smoke put forward. That will delay things further for Big. And again, it just seems like NaVi, they've got such a good beat on the positioning of Big every single round. And Electronic is just waiting to be set up. And they can play a bait setup with Flamey. Flamey will take the peak with the AWP, and then they'll try to trade him out and gain ground. And hello, there's Electronic. Or there's the flash to confirm information. And that's one way to do it. Oh my god, it's a massacre. James, 4 players dead immediately off the back of one spray. And maybe that just sums up this game.
It is Garden Hose on the short position. Once again, Tizian is left alone to do what he can. That's got to be frustrating as well. All your teammates are dead.
Easy.
Nothing you could really do at that point. And there we go. Tizian finishes with 7 kills. Smooya with 6. Tapson next with 4. Gruppa with 3. So it has not really been the half for Big Clan at all. NaVi looking very, very strong in this first half.
This is playoff NaVi. They are very focused. They're playing in front of a stage. It powers them up, and this is what they live for. And you can see they're delivering that experience, really making this a smooth situation for them. And Big, on the other hand, I don't know if they over-prepared or what's going on for them, but they can't find their footing.
Yeah, that was really, really rough. And now, first comes the pistol, 1 round at a time. But that's 1 round 13 times for them to, 14 times to win this. The margin for error is very, very small indeed. We're about to start in the second half. So it is everything or nothing. Big have to win this pistol round.
Deep breaths all around as it comes down to this here. This is a map that Big need to win. The underdogs in this series, supposedly a strength of theirs, this does too. And here goes Simple. He's just straight out of the gate. He's been unleashed. Oh, well, it's actually Zeus there. The HUD needs to be refreshed. And as we switch back over to Gob, they're trying to just defend this A-bomb site. Maybe use that USP long-range advantage. Not quite going his way. And every shot that's missed is an extra foot gained of space for NaVi as they take control of the long position. And they set up this push. And it is going to be scary.
No grenades to stop them from planting the bomb. Just the flashes. Gruppa in the smoke for the time being. Oh, he's picked this up. They know it though. And they're shooting straight at the box. And I'm not surprised that they prepared for that one. The bomb's on the floor for the time being, but they still got a man advantage, NaVi. Tizian waiting for head to appear. Got to be careful though. Smoke's dissipating. Pulling out a grenade. They're exposed. Triple peek from the T's. And that's the second pistol for NaVi. 14-2 for NaVi.
Everything is going right for NaVi at the moment, and it's not hard to see why. They're just such a good unit, and they're coming together on this one very well. And individually, just everyone's just been doing their job and been executing things so well. It's good to see NaVi in this kind of shape, but it's more about whether Big can just get their heads into the game here. They have to go for the force buy, of course, and the CT force buy on Dust 2 is just so difficult.
Yeah, the last thing you want to see there is tired gimmicks. That was going to get old very, very quickly indeed. Not hard to line up a shot when you know where they're going to be standing on the box, and there's a perfect example. Force buy for Big, no other choice really. A smoke and a flash, a scout on Tapson, and some pistols here and there. And they wait for NaVi to impose their will. Double peek coming in. NaVi looking very focused at these major finals.
Yeah, this is such, again, just a great round. Everyone just set up to spring the attack based off of the information, off of the Mach 10 push, and Easy does it. How do you retake? How do you retake here? You don't have utility, you don't have guns, you don't have position, you don't have enough players. They might need 8 players to retake this, James. That's not how Counter-Strike works. So it's a tough one, and they're in this dilemma now. That's okay. Okay, maybe they can get something going. They get a frag. Is there a gun to be collected?
They were already saving. Tapson was moving away from the window position, and I think it was Simple who peeked him. Because he had that molly. I was wondering if they were going to go for that retake, but again, as you said, they're probably better resetting and starting in better positions in the next round, even though the score will be worse. They'll be facing game points.
Easy boy, prям.
Smooya can't really peek too much. Definitely wants to hold on to that AK, but can bait for next. And maybe he'll pick something up. A kill with the Mach 10 would work as well, but he finds the AK, and that will be even better. 15-2 now. NaVi at game point versus Big.
And the amazing thing is that, you know, if you were looking at this round just in isolation, you're like, oh, that's actually like a really good force buy round. You know, it started off very badly, but they managed to get 2 AKs from it and keep some armors, like 4 armors alive. That's great. But then you look at the overall context of the game, you're like, oh my god, if they lose another round, it's over. So there's no looking back now for Big. No looking back. They're going to have to make one hell of a comeback. We've seen many in this major so far. But do they have the resilience for that? NaVi with a fast take of long there. Simple leading the charge. In fact, isolated away from his teammates due to the Molotov, and they'll try to finish him off, jumping around the corner. But Simple will devour Gruppa, and there's no one else to trade him.
I wonder if that second Molotov was to stop
Они даже не читают то, что Зевс прошел.
Towards blue, but either way, it doesn't work for the C2s, but they have a man advantage for now. Do they have any retrievable guns? Simple still creeping up long. And Electronic's been taken out. I don't know if the bomb has fallen in C2. Edward is alone, they know where he is now, and he's up against two AK-47, so it's not the end just yet. No, the bomb is still on that short position, at least there's that. He is ill-equipped. Maybe, just maybe, next to 3 HP, and that will be that. 16-2. Edward is alone, they know where he is now, and he's up against two AK-47, so it's not the end just yet.
That really didn't look like he was going to win that round. It's the Mac 10. I don't know, he's been watching some Vegas Squadron demos, that's for sure. But NaVi, they were flying through this game, and that is not something I think Big expected. It's going to be a hard mental reset for them to get crushed in this manner on a map like this too.
Yes, that was a very shocking defeat as far as a bigger concern. But let's look at how strong NaVi are looking. Let's not